What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. We are all grown up now. We're big ol' adults. And we're gonna go get ourselves a hook shot. I wanted to start recording like an hour and a half ago. Windows 10 decided to... oh, straight into this. Windows 10 decided to update, which is like the most... literally took 2 hours. Like, I downloaded the update last night, but then I wanted to do that. Oh, I've got to get the... oh my god, what am I doing? I remember these guys being incredibly easy to kill as Adult Link. There we go. I think all these guys are gonna, like, walk to his dead body from memory. Yep. There he goes. They don't care about me anymore, they just care about their dead comrade. I don't know if, like, the redeads are supposed to be, like... oh my god, there's so many of them, too. If they're supposed to be, like, people who died here in Hyrule Market, or... what the deal is, but that's, like, one of my favorite little touches in the game is the fact that if you kill one of them, they all slowly walk towards it, and it's such a... macabre thing. I hope you like the sound of that ring-a-ding-dinging, because I don't know when I'll be able to get heart pieces in order to get it to stop. Maybe when we get to Kakariko Village. I know there's some grass there. So yeah, we need to come here to get a hook shot. I always forget that before you can go to the first temple, you have to go there to grab that hook shot in order to be able to get into the first dungeon. It gets me every single time. Even though I get told, like, I still usually end up skipping that text and going straight for the forest temple, and I've been like, oh, I can't get in, what am I doing? No hearts? Oh yes, hearts, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Alright. So how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing pretty good today. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to start recording like 2 hours ago. I actually got up early to be able to record before I got started on work, but then... yeah, Windows update took 2 hours, and... by the time it was done, it was like, oh... I'm hoping to get 3 episodes recorded today. I want to do this, and then I'll do the Forest Temple. That's my goal, at least, and this weekend I'll hopefully... be able to do the Fire Temple on Saturday and the Water Temple on Sunday. Make some real solid progress through this game. I'm looking forward to getting through it, as they say. Not because I want to rush through it, just because it's a... you know, once this is done I can move on to the next one. I think I'll be recording a little RPG Maker demo game after this, and then... I think Shadows of the Dam will be the next game after this one. Next big game that I record, at least. But we'll see what happens. Who knows? I'm still waiting for that one to arrive in the mail. At the time of this recording, I'm sure it's well and truly out now. Yeah, getting access to where I need to go. Once again, speaking of being obtuse, all you know is that there's something you need in Kakariko Village. And thankfully Nintendo was kind enough to put these flowers in front of the tombstones that you can move, which kind of makes it a little bit easier to know what you're supposed to do. Come here. Come here, you jerk. I mean, I don't need to fight you, but I will. You're... come... up. Hey! Oi! Yes. Do your swing attack. Or we could just... whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna fall down this hole. Whee! This place is just full of little holes. No, whoops. No, down. There you go. There you go, Link. What's inside this chest? Is it more bombs? Nope, rupees. A blue rupee. Wonderful. Yeah, this is a fun little... oh, wait, no, this is a fairy. Oh, okay, I did go down the wrong hole. That's okay. You can always use more fairies. I totally forgot that this was here. Da-da-da-da. Well, now we've got 3 fairies in backup, so that's pretty great. In my books, I'm going to put those DQ nuts back in there. Yeah, I'm not sure why Adult Link can't use the boomerang. I know this is something that many people have brought up over the years. The how arbitrary the Adult Link's inability is to use certain items. It's there purely just so you have to... you know, what's the point in having a bow and arrow if you can already use a slingshot sort of deal to do what you need to do? So I understand it from that point. I just wish that they had come up with a smarter way of I don't know, giving you a reason not to use those items as an adult instead of just graying them out and saying, no. Speaking of no, it's Dampe, and he's dead now. Hey, young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me, if you dare. I will. You said we're gonna have a race. You didn't say anything about throwing fire at me, you dickhead. This is a sequence that they also include in Majora's Mask, except in that one you get to follow a Deku man. I forget his name. But I like the way that the two games have these parallels like this. Come on. I don't want to get... Oh, crap. There it is. I'm like, I don't want to get too far behind. And then, bam. Immediately run into fire. He went this way, didn't he? That told me I fucked it up already. Hopefully. Oh, there he is. I might be able to make a comeback. Where are you going? Down in here? Gotcha. You thought you could get ahead of me, but you didn't. You didn't get ahead. Ha! Too clever for you, old dead man. Yeah, the idea of, like, racing the ghost of a gravekeeper, I think is oh, fuck. Really? There, where you climb? Like, that's a bit of a cheap place to be dropping something like that. Come on now. Is it left? Yes, up here. Oh man, I'm getting nervous now. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Unlike Majora's Mask, because I think at this point in Majora's Mask, you can already have the bunny hood. Hey, we made it after all. That wasn't so bad. The time of this race was 1 minute and 13 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Thank you. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? It does. I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you the something cool. One more thing, be careful on your way back. I will. I will be careful. I think if you come back and beat him a second time, you get a heart piece. Not entirely sure about that. I'm sure someone else in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's what you get. Alright. Hookshot-a-rama. It's... Yeah, well, he's already told me it's a spring-loaded chain. But, I mean, you can tell me again in case I missed it, I suppose. Hookshot's a pretty cool weapon. Once again, it's one of those weird timing things where the hookshot works very similar to the bow and arrow, which is the next item I get as well. Just a bit weird, a bit dumb. But I don't know. I kind of wish that they had maybe some other item after the hookshot to kind of like break things up a little bit. Oh yes, I gotta remember how the Song of Time goes. Nope. 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 Yeah. That's the one. I've never been very good at remembering how the songs go, especially when I'm playing them on a different controller. And I've played this on so many different systems, right? Like I've played this, oh man, this is my first time playing this version, but then there was the original Wii Virtual Console version, which I played through, and then there's there was the version that was on GameCube, the, whatchamacallit, the pre-order version that came with Wind Waker if you pre-ordered it. That also had Majora's Mask on the disc, so I played through that version. Just... yeah, so many different controllers, and none of them... Some games like translate really well to the different controllers, but I would say this game is definitely not one thanks to the way the C buttons work. What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then a mean kid came here and played a strange song and messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. I bet you won't. Let's do it. There we go. Business. song stops. Matthew Matosis has already pointed this out, but there's 2 different time travel mechanics within the game that don't work with each other. They are incompatible with each other. But they're both in the game. Sorry about that loud noise. That was me. I just had a sip of water and put that down on my little table here. Alright, so we'll use that song later on. That song's only got use in a couple of places throughout the game. It's not that useful, to be honest. It's got a... There's one key plot use of that song, and then there's just a couple little areas you can use it for. I know there's one place you can use it in order to get a heart piece. I don't know if that song really serves much of a purpose anywhere else other than if you want it to rain, you could make it rain. But anyway, now we've got that, we're going to go back to Kakariko Village. Not Kakariko Village, we're going to go back to the Kokori Forest, and we're going to make our way to the, towards the outside of the, Forest Temple. That's what it's called. Yeah. Oh, I got rupees this time. Well, I've already got 99, so whatever. I guess at this point, actually, no, I need the bigger wallet before I go and get a Pona, I think. I'll do that later on. Alright, so I'll see you guys at Kokori Forest because, you know, all I'm doing is walking. Oh man, remember when we were here and Soraya gave us the... She gave us the look in the Ocarina, and... It's funny too when you get the Ocarina of Time, like Soraya's Ocarina just disappears from your inventory. No one knows what happened to it. So Kokiri Forest, this place is looking a little... It's looking a little rough. These guys weren't here before. But now they are. I kind of like the way they changed this place, really, to make it look like it's been abandoned for a little while with all these guys living in here. And the sounds make it just that little extra creepy. I really do love like all these little particle effects that are floating around. I've always loved those, and for some reason, like, to me, those are like the... I don't understand it, but like, when I think of nostalgia for this game, the first thing I think of is those little particles floating around in the air. Like, there's just something about them that's really mesmerizing, and visually, like, they still look really good. Most things in this game, visually, almost everything in this game, visually, is, like, aged horribly. But those little particles, for whatever reason, still look somewhat good. Now, at this point, the first time we came through here, we were following Soraya's song. It got louder when you go in the correct way. It doesn't do that anymore. But, and I worked this out as a kid, when you're approaching certain doors that you can go through, if it'll take you back outside, there's like a grey tunnel to it. If you can go through it, it's black. I don't know if that's deliberate or if that's just a limitation of exits versus the area continuing, but anyway. What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing... That's a word, Kokirish? You can't fool me. I promised Soraya I would never let anybody go through here. Oh yeah, I gotta play him, I gotta remember how Soraya's song goes. That's it. Alright. I think this is the last time we ever have to use Soraya's song for anything. Well, I guess you can use it to talk to her, get advice. That melody. Soraya plays that song all the time. Do you know Soraya? That song. Soraya taught that song only to her friends. Alright, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Well, it's a shame Link's a mute because he can't tell him, yeah, that's me, idiot, and now I'm a big grown-up and I'm gonna punch you in the face for being a dickhead. But, oh well, can't have everything. This way. We're gonna go this way. Actually, the forest texture they have around the top here isn't entirely terrible for the time. I wonder why they... and I have to make sure I go through the right one. I think it's this one. It wasn't that one. God damn it. I wonder if they didn't use it for, like, maybe memory reasons, like they can only have it looping a certain amount of times before it gets too much for the console or something. Like in the bigger environments, I mean, because I mean, like, they're only using it in small amounts here because that's all there's space for. I don't know, maybe I'm looking into things a little bit too much. Perhaps. Okay, so we tried that route, and that was the wrong one. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, it's this one. This is the exit. Okay, let's try going to the right. The music's still playing, that's a good sign. Yay, we're back at the Sacred Forest Meadow. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use Z-targeting. I will use Z-targeting to look at the proper direction and blah 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 blah. Blah-diddy blah 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 blee blee. Oh my god, Navi, I get it. I mean, it's fine that this text is here, but I wish if I hit the B button. Like, sometimes it speeds up text. Not always, but sometimes. Oi. Oh, fucking whatever. I'm doing it this way. These enemies look really, really tough, but the reality is that they go down with, like, next to no fight. You just gotta know that they're ahead of time and everything will be alright. This is definitely a part of the game where a free flow camera would be incredibly useful. He's gonna charge and he's gonna miss because he's dumb. Is he gonna turn around? He's gonna look confused. Oops! Ow! That's not what I wanted to do. This is one of the areas where the controls really their age shows probably worse here than at any other point in the game, I think. This whole area was like nice in theory, but in practice, doesn't hold up. Especially the way the camera works and stuff just doesn't feel good. Constantly having to hit the trigger to recorrect it and yuck. Just eck. That's what I think. Eck-tastic. And now I gotta wait for this fucking dude to come out here. Have you seen me yet? Yep, thank you. Alright. Just being impatient, that's all. Alright, now if I can just get myself lined up. Come on, turn around. Good boy. Just rotate on the spot like you're on a vinyl. That's good. Yeah. Bless me. I'm going to expect some bless yous in the comments. If not, I'm never uploading videos again. That was a little cheap. He instantly turn around. Oh, I don't even have to fight him really, I guess. You can just go around behind him. That's just as easy. And hopefully I can reach this guy from here. I can. Good. Take that. Take that, you asshole. And we're almost through this area. Yep. Now I've just got to take care of these guys up here. I like this guy. This guy's great. I wish there was more stuff like this in the game. There's actually quite a lot of enemies like this in... Oh, snap. Quite a lot of enemies in Dark Souls work a bit like this guy. It's all about just that evasion and then getting in close, and I really wish there was more stuff like this, not just in this game, but in Zelda games in general. Not that it was overly difficult, but I don't know. I still like that kind of stuff. I like it. And now we have ourselves a little cutscene. A good friend Imper's gonna show up. The Soraya is nowhere to be found. I shed a single tear. I cry on the inside. I'm crying on the inside right now. Because of all the feels. So many feels. Come on, you walk so slowly. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the minuet of forest. I don't actually know how that word's pronounced. To be perfectly honest with you, I've always wondered. Yeah, this track's not too bad. It's not one of my favorite little shingdings in the game, but something I do like that they improved on this aspect in Majora's Mask. They streamlined it by making just one song which you can play, the Song of Soaring, in order to warp around, which is much better system in my personal opinion. But they hadn't quite worked this out in Ocarina of Time yet, so each one of the temples has its very own track that you use to warp to it, which is a lot to remember. Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I definitely prefer Majora's Mask's single song that allows you to pick where you want to warp to. I think that makes way more sense. G-Man, I'll see you again. And the ironic thing about Majora's Mask is there's less places to go than Ocarina of Time, so it's a bit funny, like, in that side of things. And she's gone Link. Alright, so let's get inside this temple, and that's going to be it for this episode. Let's go! Yeah, I've got up to here a couple times without the hookshot and just been like, what? Oh yeah, I can't reach it. Do I have to be on, I don't have to be on the tree stump, do I? Nah. Alright. So, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And I hope you'll join me next time as we actually do this. Well, we're going to do the first half of the forest temple. I'm going to get the bow and arrow, and that'll be it for that episode. And the one after that, we're going to go after Phantom Ganon, which is a fantastic boss fight that I always enjoy. So thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will catch you next time. Peace out, and have a good one.